What is going on, guys? Bernatron here and welcome back to my channel. This was going to be my top 10 tips for Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has just been released today on Android and Apple in the UK stores. I've had this app for about 4 or 5 days if you've seen my channel, and downloaded it the back way that I have, and this is just hints for beginners that I've picked up while I've been playing, waiting for the UK release. So I'll get straight into it. So these tips are in no particular order, it's just what I had wrote down. It was 10 but it's gone to 9. So my first tip number 1, is buy yourself a battery pack, or like a Morphe type device, or an external battery pack, because this game is a massive killer on battery. I've got a iPhone 6 and it eats it so fast. So having a external battery pack or a Morphe case is an absolute lifesaver. Even if you're driving around in a car, make sure you have an in-car charger. It will definitely keep that battery nice and topped up, as this is an absolute killer of an app. Tip number 2, do not waste your Stardust and Candy on your low level Pokemon. As you can see on the screen, I've got 5,148 Stardust. The Stardust can be used on any Pokemon, but the candies are specific to that type of Pokemon. So this is a level of 12, or combat points of 12. I wouldn't bother wasting time or energy on this Pokemon unless I had a few and I evolved it, and in which case I would. So don't waste them on the low level Pokemon. As you start playing the game and going up the levels, you will meet stronger CP level Pokemon of the same type, and then would be your best time to use your Candy and Stardust. So tip number 3 is don't be in a rush to get to the gym and fight once you hit level 5. By now there'll be pretty strong people in the gym with all sorts of variety of Pokemon, so take your time, build up your Pokemon and your Pokemon strength and variety, and then go down the gym when you've got some good Pokemon to do some battles with. Otherwise it is a complete waste of time. Tip number 4, don't get hung up on which starter Pokemon to pick, because literally after an hour or two they are outdated and unusable. You'll instantly find bigger CP Pokemon in the wild and you won't use them, so don't get hung up on the selection. Tip number 5, and this might be the most obvious one of them all, but literally go catch them all. Every time you come into contact with a Pokemon, you want to catch him, you want to get duplicates, you want to then send them back in your Pokedex and claim candies and Stardust for later evolving your stronger Pokemon. Tip number 6 is get walking and get those eggs hatched. The eggs contain good and rare and strong Pokemon. The eggs are 2k, 5k and 10k, and as you can see on the screen now, this will show you what you can expect roughly from each egg. So get out there and get walking and get those eggs hatched for rarer and stronger Pokemon. Tip number 7 is have lots of Pokemon to evolve when your egg is about to hatch. This is because you get 1000 XP for the egg hatch, and then for the next 30 minutes it doubles all your XP for each Pokemon you evolve. So if you hatch an egg, that's 1000, then if you evolve a Pokemon, that's another 1000 XP, and so on and so on. So if you save them up, you could jump a few levels, and that will then give you more gear and make you strong. Tip number 8, when at the Pokestops, use your lures and use your incense and let the Pokemon come to you, and take advantage of the fact that if other people have used incense and lures at Pokestops, then you can jump in and use them as well without them costing stuff out of your inventory. Tip 9, there was 10 tips but I've lost one, so tip 9 is probably the most important. Have fun and stay safe, and watch what you're doing when you're walking around not looking at your phone trying to catch Pokemon in the middle of the motorway. And that's it. So those are my 9 top tips for beginners. I hope they help you out in some way. They've definitely helped me out, what I've learned while I was waiting for this game to come out in the UK. I hope that you all stay safe and you have fun if you're just starting out on this game today. I've just bought a brand new GoPro, so from Friday onwards, I'll be doing daily vlog style Pokemon hunts. They'll be going up on the channel. Drop a like on this video, comment and subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for coming out, guys.